Aquarius, how are you, my cutie patootie, looking all good? So yummy, so delish. Aquarius, the unicorn of the zodiac. Welcome to your funny Armenian guy at the Renaissance Tarot. So I'm here to serve and to slay, my dear Aquarius. We're going to be taking a look at your reading from June 16 to the 22nd. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. And in this reading, we're going to see what happened in the past, the interconnectedness of the events, as well as what's happening in the present moment and then upcoming future. I will also see what is the main energy, the challenge for you. I will clarify those and close with some advice and an oracle card. All right, my dear unicorn, let's see what's going on for you. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for the 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 cutie patooties. I'll give the pep talk at the end. I want to focus on the reading right now. But I have a lot of things to say. I have a lot of things to be grateful for, and you are definitely one of them. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. Your main energy here is the lovers in the near future for the upcoming week. Lovers, which is also the card of Gemini. No wonder why I always say Gemini in your readings. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. And then at the bottom of the deck, there is the Six of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius, this has to do a lot with healing something with somebody. I think that you might have closed a cycle with someone, or you might have said, I don't think we're going to be together, but they have not. Whoever you are dealing with, this person doesn't seem to have closed a cycle with you. There is the Hierophant in the near future, which is talking about commitment coming your way, Taurus energy. But I don't want to jump too far ahead, so we're gonna get into this and clarify. So in the present moment, the lovers. So someone is on your mind, and this definitely has to do a lot with the relationship here, with somebody specific that you might have dealt with or you're still dealing with. There is a decision here that needs to be made. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Now, in the recent past, dear Aquarius, there is the Eight of Wands. Did I just say Gemini like 5 minutes ago? Aquarius. In the recent past, there is the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so in the recent past, I strongly feel like here that things took off at a very fast rate, at a very fast speed, like a relationship, communication. You might have started talking to somebody and things were going very well. However, I'm getting here, whoever you were dealing with, there was some sort of a disagreement or argument or conflict that happened between you and this person. I'm getting this energy of like a difference of opinions, or maybe you and this person came from two different cultures, backgrounds. Possibly it was a long distance relationship also that caused a lot of, disharmony here. And then somebody here rejected. Somebody here was rejecting an offer. This could have been your person. You could have dealt with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm getting here possibly a Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Gemini and Taurus. But we're going to find out more as we clarify. In the present moment, there is a Queen of Swords. Wow. Queen of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Cups. King and a Queen and the Magician. I want you to take a look at this for a second and then what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so this is talking about manifestation of a relationship. Somebody here is manifesting you. That's just what I'm getting here. It's like, I feel like you have closed a cycle with this person at the bottom of the deck. You might have moved on. You might have said, you know what, I've done the healing within myself. Like, I'm ready to do my own thing. I don't think I want to be in a relationship. But your intuition also you have been feeling this person's energy heavily around you. So we're going to find out to see how this is going to unfold. It's getting exciting. So in the near future, you have the Hierophant, the Justice, and the Five of Swords. So this is not going to resonate with everyone, but I'm getting here, whoever is on your mind, I think you might have met this person at a time when they were either with another person or there was something involved in the way, okay? And there might be some legal matters here involved. For example, somebody could be divorcing or separating from somebody. In order for you now to be with you, okay? And whatever this situation here is, and if there was definitely a conflict, right? The Five of Wands here, it's showing conflict. It is the card of disagreement. And the Five of Swords here again is somebody here is coming forward. They're moving forward towards you, dear Aquarius, to make something right with you, to like make peace and to, resolve an issue with you. So, and then as I'm splitting the deck, there is the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is always the card of somebody returning back and talking to you. So let's get into the clarification. So let's clarify the lovers. What is the lovers here doing for my Aquarius? My lovely Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, so the lovers here is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Judgment. Somebody here is having a major realization about an offer that they want to make towards you. And this person that's making an offer towards you, basically they're wanting to come forward and to talk to you about commitment, about marriage. Somebody here has been thinking a lot about this connection that they have with you. They haven't closed the cycle. Excuse me. There is a strong desire here, dear Aquarius, to come forward and to communicate with you and to make things work, to cooperate, possibly also to mend the relationship, mend the connection, okay? And marriage is headed towards your way. Some of you could be planning a marriage with this person, engagement. Whatever is going to happen, I feel like with the lovers here, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like the cards cannot make it up and I can't even make it up either. But like, this is a confirmation of like, engagement, marriage, the lovers, something very exciting is headed towards your way. Okay, so let's clarify the recent past here. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands in the recent past. I just saw the lovers again. So the Eight of Wands here is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, and then there is the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody here made an offer to you, possibly a fire sign, excuse me, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be Cancer. Somebody here made an offer to you, and I strongly feel like here that you had a lot of anxiety towards this connection. I don't know what it was about, but see the offer being made to you, and then you have like the Eight of Swords energy, right? It's like you couldn't clearly see the truth. Maybe you were a little bit doubting this person's intentions towards you. There was a lot of questions in your mind. I'm just picking up on this energy of dear Aquarius. You're just not being so confident. Maybe there was communication going back and forth, right? And you just were not sure. Something here was not really clicking with you. So let's clarify, excuse me, let's clarify the Four of Cups in the recent past, dear Aquarius. I'm going to clarify the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups here is clarified by the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I think that you were still holding on to this person. You might have tried to make it work. You were headed towards a direction. You wanted to work it out. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? You wanted to work it out, and, you know, there was a decision here that needed to be made. I am strongly getting here this person might departed. This person might have departed first, right? And that's actually, that's just usually what happens. Is like whoever like leaves first, whatever, and then you're like left there with all that chaos, right? All the healing that you have to do within yourself. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're healing yourself and you're doing better. And then they show up and they're like, hi, Aquarius, like, can I come in? You know what I'm saying? Like this person has left and now they're thinking about returning and coming back around. And again, this is a general reading, not going to resonate with every single person. There is a lot of testimonials of people who actually like had their person coming back. So let's just keep an open mind. But I think you are going to hear from this person, most of you. The reason why is because I'm seeing a very detached energy here for you. A very detached energy, okay? So you have moved on from this person. You closed the cycle, but they have not. The Five of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Hermit, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. If anything, maybe there was an external party, circumstance, job, whatever that was involved in this situation that caused this argument, right? Because I'm clarifying the Five of Wands here. For some of you might have gotten back to this person, you know, again, and then there was breadcrumbing happening. There was, you know, not an equal give and take exchange energy for many of you. Maybe you were dealing with someone who also kind of like, you felt very isolated in this connection. You know, you just didn't feel really connected. However, in the present moment, let's talk about the Queen of Swords. This is your energy in the present moment. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords in the present moment for you, Gemini. Okay, so there is the Seven of Pentacles, the Star. Did I say Gemini? I don't know. Why do I keep saying Gemini? Why do I keep saying Gemini all the time? Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your card. Aquarius. This is your energy here. Aquarius energy here. So Queen of Swords is clarified. I got to make a note and put it in front of me. I know. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad right now. Okay, so basically, dear Aquarius, The Queen of Swords here is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, and the Nine of Wands, and then the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so in the present moment, I am strongly getting here that there is this energy of you healing yourself and like completing a cycle here from something that you were very deeply wounded. Okay, very, very deeply wounded here in the recent past. That's what I'm strongly getting in here. Now, there is a history between the two of you. There is maybe even some financial assets. Maybe you work with this person. Whatever the situation here is, you know, you're making a decision here to finally disconnect, to finally do your own thing. You know, maybe you're doing manifestation and you're like, you know what, I'm detaching. Law of assumption, law of attraction, detachment. I don't care. I'm healing myself. I'm working on my self-concept. I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing. And that's how you have the Magician here in the present moment. We're just talking about Aquarius manifestation. So let's talk about the Magician here. Aquarius, AQUARIUS. Aquarius. I'm talking to Aquarius right now. This is an Aquarius reading. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So Aquarius, the Magician here is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So the cards can never lie and can never make it up. This is going to lead to family. This is going to lead to a marriage, okay? This is going to lead to a lot of happiness here. Look at the cards. Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups. Reunion coming in your way, reconciliation happening, and a love offer. Somebody that's wanting to make a love offer to you. Aquarius. You know what I mean? I just have to say it again and again. Aquarius. So this is about a reunion, reconciliation, and that's what's being manifested. A lot of people are like, how do I manifest my person back? By not just stressing about over him, by not putting him on a pedestal, so they don't, and then not treating them like a celebrity, so they don't treat you like a fan. So I'm saying, so this is going to lead to a lot of happiness and a lot of joy, family. I'm seeing here, kids. Yeah, you're not going to be single for too long. Aquarius, you're not going to be single for too long. Nine of Cups, you're going to be in the 10 of Cups. You have been probably single for quite some time. You know, I think just one of the reasons, and I'm just going to be honest with you, because one of my best friends is Aquarius. My brother's wife is an Aquarius. He's a Sagittarius. She's an Aquarius. You know, my childhood best friends were Aquarius and Libra. So I know you're unique. I know you're non-conventional. You do your own thing. You got your own style. You know what I'm saying? You're very unique. We're in the age of Aquarius. You are creating things on your own. So you might have been misunderstood a lot of times in the past by certain people, just even the way that you are or the topics that you talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact you're not going to be judging me for like me just wearing a hat during the reading. Like, you're not going to be focusing on that because you are a powerful communication as an air sign. So you're focused on the message. What am I sharing? You know, and the energy. So King of Cups here in the present moment is clarified by the Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. So this disappointment and this sadness that has been happening between you and this person is going to be over. It's going to be over because this person, first of all, is part of your destiny. There is the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And then the four fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpiana. Okay, so this person is very much determined to be with you, and whatever they have been going through, whatever arguments and fights was going on, it's going to be resolved. It's going to be resolved, and I think a lot of it has to do with the very fact, Aquarius, that you're actually focused on yourself, that you're doing your own thing, that you are not obsessing over this person, you are not trying to force a circumstance. Let's clarify the Hierophant in the near future. The Hierophant here in the near future is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so steadily, surely, gently, somebody here is wanting to come forward to and make a commitment, an offer. Knight of Cups. There could be an age difference between you and this person. I'm getting here a father figure. Somebody here is a father. Okay, I don't know why you are still a little bit stressing out. Or maybe this person's energy, they might stress out that you may ignore them or you may not take their offer or have this closed off energy here. But Aquarius, let's talk about the justice in the near future. Let's talk about the justice in the near future for you. So Aquarius, the justice here in the near future is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is actually my favorite card. If you know, you know. So in the near future, dear Aquarius, the Sun is here, Leo. Somebody here, okay. it's this person that they caused the argument here, okay? The sun here, Leo, possibly you were dealing with, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy. This person caused a lot of arguments and a lot of fights in the past. No coincidence why the Five of Wands here. You know I'm using a different deck, beautiful deck. Five of Wands in the recent past and in the near future, right? A conversation that's going to take place surrounding that conflict here. There's actually, here we go. There's also the Five of Swords here in the near future. Fives in tarot, they're always symbolize like difficulties, hardships, conflicts going on. So a conversation that's going to take place and somebody here is going to want to open up to you emotionally, or they're going to like open up to you. So the Five of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords. So I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords here was at the bottom of the deck. Remember when I said that you might have closed the cycle and moved on from this person, but they have not? Okay, this person is realizing that, you know what? I need to talk to Aquarius. I need to talk to Aquarius and to settle these issues here. Okay, Five of Swords here is twice. This is no coincidence, like I'm saying. It's a double Aquarius. And this person wants to come forward and they want to heal things with you. Sagittarius energy, strong Sagittarius. Okay, they want to heal things with you. They want to talk to you. They want to, there's also children involved. They want to move from these choppy waters, from whatever happened in the past. Okay, this conflict to something better, something new for the two of you. Now, let's get into the advice here, dear Aquarius. Let's see what is the advice for you. What is the advice for my Aquarius? Okay, so Ace of Cups here, there is literally like an offer, a new cycle, a new beginning, a new chapter that is going to unfold for you, dear Aquarius. And there is the Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Strength card. Okay, so again, strong fire energy here. Somebody here is going to cooperate with you and they're going to want to work things out with you. As you can see, Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and then the Strength card. Yes, it is going to require a lot of strength and resilience, to really endure like the challenges that come with every relationship and with this relationship specifically. But I'm strongly getting curious that there is a huge potential to work things out eventually, which is going to lead to a lot of happiness. We saw the Ten of Cups here, right? So there is a huge potential to work things out. So I think this is requiring you to be open to that possibility and to that offer that's going to come in your way, because somebody here hasn't closed the chapter. You might have moved on from this person, or you might have said, you know what, I'm just disconnecting, like I don't want any of that here. But the Hangman energy here, again, somebody here has been maybe having dreams or some sort of a realization, or you know what I mean, like fantasies or spiritual awakening, even spiritual awakening here, that they're like, you know what, Aquarius is the one for me. I'm going to go back to Aquarius and I'm going to have a conversation and I'm going to try to see if we can make it work together. So the advice here is to just, allow that option to be there and then see how you want to move forward. But also at the same time, I think grace is much needed in this time. But you're going to want to make this decision. You're going to want to make this decision out of self-love and self-care, okay? Out of self-compassion, so you don't abandon yourself. Now, Aquarius, let's talk about what is the important message here for what is the animal guide oracle message here for you? So you have Knight of Air, which is air sign, right? Decisive, focused, driven, and impulsive. So thoroughbred horse, and it says, get ready, Aquarius, for progress to speed up. This situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion and make your decisions quickly. Air sign, this is literally related to air energy. I want you to take a look at that for a second. So yeah, an important decision, which is going to require you to, you have feelings and emotions but also your logic and your intellect, which is you're very intellectual, you're super intellectual. So it's basically you collecting, like putting all the details together and then making the decision before you move forward with this person. Okay, because progress, there's a lot of movement that's going to take place for you. So, dear Aquarius, this is what I had for you, but first and foremost, and finally, you allow me the opportunity for the next minute to express the gratitude from the very bottom of my heart for you, for being part of this beautiful 100,000 cutie patooties, and, just being here, Aquarius, giving me your beautiful presence, your constructive feedback, and your words of encouragement. I'm so honored and so humbled and so thankful to really have been able to share this space with you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all that you have done. And this is not luck. This is commitment, devotion, and dedication and vision and alignment. So I'm happy here to serve and to slay, and cheers to more days to come, more blessed days to come. So I love you so much, dear Aquarius. Thank you so much, and